What we have here is a price chart in a RSI bar chart, a line chart, a price chart in a RSI line chart. We will create a new one just to see how it works. Firstly, delete the present indicator, and we're going to create now a RSI line chart for that price chart, which is a 5-minute bar chart. So let's do it. Insert indicator, choose custom, RSI, and change the value to 9. It's by default 14. There is a slight difference. I prefer 9. Click OK, and you just created your RSI line chart. Let's look at what is a positive divergence. First of all, what is a divergence? It's a difference between what the price is doing and what the RSI is doing. Let's take the example of Wednesday, 21st of September. The low of the market was 112.22. That is 112.22 just right here. Okay. And as you can see, at that moment, the RSI didn't make this low. The low RSI was made earlier, but the price was at that moment 112, let's say 24, not as low. It was not the real low of the market from which it started to go up. So what we are waiting for, it's exactly that. It is a low RSI, then it retests the previous low, it tries to go as low as the previous low, but it doesn't. It finds some support. So there is a divergence between what the RSI is doing, meaning not going lower, and what the price is doing, going lower. When you see that the price is going lower than the previous low, but the RSI is not and finding support, it's a sign of positive divergence. Positive because the RSI is not lower as its previous low. And that's it. It's a good confirmation that the market wants to go up from that level. And if that level is a signal, then it confirms you that the signal is good, because it happens, the signal happens after the low RSI, and the RSI is not going lower. You have a positive divergence. You could say the same about this spot. By example, you see the price go lower. Why is it a signal to buy? The RSI did not go lower as the previous low. It equaled that, but it found support, and therefore that's a signal for going up. You can find other example of positive divergence on this chart. By example, here you see the price dropped, went up, then went back down again, but the RSI was not as low as the previous RSI. And that was a signal to go up and buy again. Let's look now what is a negative divergence. It's the same thing, but the other way around. Here we have a new high made on this 5-minute chart. You have a high here, you have a high there. That's a new high. Well, let's see what the RSI has done. On this high, the RSI what was at its highest. That was not the highest price, but the highest RSI. Then the price go a little bit up, but as you can see, the 5-minute RSI does not. So that's a sign of negative divergence. Price go higher, RSI doesn't, and therefore it's a sell signal. If you have a signal to sell or to enter in a put option at that level, and you can see that the behavior of the RSI enter in a negative divergence, means new high in the price, but the RSI failed to make new high here, that is a sell signal, or it confirms the sell signal. Let's take a look at the 1-hour RSI chart. You can see that we have a sell signal at let's see here, 112.62. 112.62, it's a put option, entry direction down. And what is the state of the 1-hour RSI? The RSI made new high, the price made new high. Okay, so it's still going up. What we would like to see, it's the RSI going down, and the price going down also. Then the price go up, make a new high, but the RSI failed to go higher, and that will confirm that 112.62, it's a good entry for the put option, means direction down. So with that tool, you understand that the best place to enter, it is not when the RSI made this low, but when it comes back to retest this low. Even if the price doesn't make a new low, it's also a buy signal. You can see here, low price, low RSI. Price doesn't make a new low, but the RSI come back, test it, and that's a good timing. Now, of course, how far down it's going to go, this is another story. But the main thing you have to remember is the divergence in the RSI is an indication to confirm a signal.